Welcome to Legazpi in Albay and welcome to Anthro on Foot's walking tour. This is a self-paced walking tour that features key heritage sites and cultural highlights in the area. We hope you enjoyed this tour as much as we enjoyed curating it. Originally known as Sawangan, Legazpi was initially a fishing settlement along the coast of what is now Legazpi Port. The Bicol region was home to various indigenous groups with distinct cultures and languages. Among the prominent ethnic groups were the Bicolanos, Rinconada, and the Agta. Pre-colonial Bicolanos engaged in various economic activities to sustain their communities. Agriculture played a significant role with the cultivation of crops such as rice, root crops, and other staples. Fishing and trade were also common, given the region's proximity to the sea. Indigenous societies in Bicol were organized around kinship and communal ties. Leadership roles were often held by local leaders who played crucial roles in decision-making and conflict resolution. Similar to other parts of the Philippines, pre-colonial Bicolanos practiced animism. They believed in a pantheon of spirits, deities, and ancestral entities that played a role in their daily lives. Rituals, ceremonies, and religious practices were important aspects of their culture. Much of the history and cultural knowledge of pre-colonial Bicol has been transmitted through oral traditions. Myths, legends, and epic narratives were passed down from generation to generation, serving as a way to preserve the community's identity and history. The Bicol region has always been engaged in trade and cultural exchanges with neighboring communities. This facilitated the flow of goods, ideas, and cultural practices. Given the region's coastal areas and proximity to bodies of water, maritime activities played a significant role in pre-colonial Bicol. Communities were skilled seafarers engaged in fishing, navigation, and trade. Bicolanos were skilled artisans creating traditional crafts and artworks. Pottery, weaving, and carving were among the artistic expressions that showcased their craftsmanship. The arrival of Spanish colonizers in the 16th century marked a pivotal shift for the Bicol region. In 1587, Franciscan friars arrived in the area, utilizing the cross and the Spanish edict of Doctrina de Cagsawa to influence the local indigenous populations. The locals then witnessed the establishment of 2 parishes within just 30 years of the friars' arrival. On September 22, 1856, the name Legazpi was formally adopted in honor of Miguel Lopez de Legazpi, the Spanish navigator and governor credited with founding the first Spanish settlement in the Philippines. The earliest recorded eruption of Mayon volcano, dating back to February 1, 1814, prompted Legazpi residents to evacuate to Macalaya, now Taysan. Despite the residents' desire to establish a new settlement due to recurrent eruptions, a Spanish decree on October 1, 1829 prevented them from doing so. Consequently, the evacuees settled in Sawangan, now known as Albay Viejo or Old Albay. The growing population led to the official separation of Partido de Ibalon, the former name of Albay province, into 2 areas, Sawangan, now Legazpi, and Cagsawa, now part of Daraga. Settlers, placing their faith at the forefront, adopted Saint Gregory the Great and the Archangel Raphael as their patron saints to navigate the challenges of residing in a highly vulnerable region. Legazpi was declared open to world trade on May 18, 1872 through a cedula real or royal decree as Spanish colonizers recognized its profitability for the Spanish crown. Thriving, Legazpi attained a city status as early as 1892 under the Becerra Law. In 1898, the first set of Spanish officials, including alcalde or mayor, teniente de alcalde or vice mayor, sindico or coordinator, secretario or secretary, and regidores or councilors were appointed to the Ayuntamiento de Albay or Town of Albay, encompassing Legazpi, Albay Nuevo, and Daraga. Today, Legazpi City stands as a flourishing urban center and a premier tourism destination in the Philippines. Home to the iconic Mayon volcano, believed to be 200 million years old, the city is renowned for the volcano's perfect cone and attracts visitors from around the world.